Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be making another new addition to the squad, new addition to the 5-man, and a player who I absolutely love is going to be getting replaced, which y'all will see in a later on video today. But I have purchased a new point guard. That new point guard is 37 legend badge, 100 overall, Jimmy Butler, 2.16 million MT for 37 legend Jimmy. He is only missing legend ankle assassin, which is a decent legend badge, but I'm okay without it. Hook specialist, who cares? Paint prodigy, who cares? He comes extremely complete. This card is going to be an absolute monster, and I am so excited to try him out. I have been thinking about adding a defensive point guard now for a while to my squad, and I thought 2.16 for a fully badged Jimmy made sense. It allows me to replace Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, because Jimmy, while he is not the scorer that Shai is, doesn't need to be. At this point in the year, especially when I am thinking about a King of the Court 5-man lineup, which I am thinking about pretty often here, I feel like this makes more sense to me. To have my lineup assembled like this with I also picked up a 22 legend fully hoffed Donovan Clingan as well. That's another card that I just picked up. But with him at the 5, I think that moves Shaq to the 4, which gives me a playmaker at the 4, playmaker at the 3, playmaker at the 2. I got plenty of offense. I feel like I don't need Shai offensively anymore. Getting a taller point guard who's far better defensively, more athletic, more versatile, more complete, and more switchable just makes a ton of sense to me. I can sell Shai, probably make back almost all the MT I spent on Jimmy. I think Jimmy fits my new lineup better, and I feel like my lineup is looking the best that it has looked now in quite a while. So I'm really excited to showcase this Jimmy card in today's video. He looks extremely elite to me, especially with all these extra badges. His movement is pretty good. Overall, Jimmy Butler is going to be an extremely elite point guard, and I am excited to add him to the squad. Without further ado, let's hop into a showdown game, and let's give Jimmy the debut that he deserves. Alrighty, let's see what we're playing against today. Our opponent's got Darren Peterson, Rip Hamilton, Chambers, Bam, and Shaq. Interesting to have Peterson and not Yaxel, or maybe he's got Yaxel off the bench. I don't know. Whatever. Good squad here. Peterson versus Jimmy's a nice matchup here. Obviously, Peterson's got a little bit better jumper than Jimmy does, a little bit smaller. I think it's honestly an interesting matchup, so we'll see how he competes against Peterson in this video, and excited to see what Jimmy can do in this one. So let's see what we can do. X switch the screen here. They didn't switch it quite how I wanted them to, but that's fine. That's, yo. Showdown difficulty. Whatever, man. That's not bad defense. He just shot it in my face. That's honestly the way this game is this year. Yam time. Jimmy to the rim all the way. Gets downhill and gets himself a dunk. Good start to the game for Jimmy Butler. We have ourselves a 3-2 deficit. Let's lock in, though. Jimmy, obviously more here for defense than offense, so we do get ran around, though. Even with the defensive card, sometimes that's going to happen. It is what it is. We live. We move on to the next possession. Come off the screen here. Stop. Pop. Patience. Is that a force? Yeah, it's a force. I knew it kind of was, too. I don't know why I shot that anyway. But not a great start. We're only a couple possessions in, but it's not obviously ideal. It's okay. Rotate up to Chambers here. Well defended. Good switches. Well done. X switch here. Perfect. Shaq being guarded by Jimmy. I feel like Jimmy can compete, though. He's not going to give it up easily. That I can promise you. That's great defense. I am so happy with that with Jimmy. Even though it gave up points, that wasn't Jimmy's fault. He's playing well. That's pretty good defense right there. So, I mean, we live with how that ended, but it is what it is. The one thing I will say, on the court, if you're going to get Jimmy against somebody who's solid at the game, it seems like this guy I'm playing against is decent at least. You're gonna want to have other scores. He's not a primary scorer. His shot isn't that good. He's like a better Draymond. He moves better, a little bit bigger player build wise and stuff. But like that's where this card is more. Oh, this game stinks. Come on, man, that's so annoying. But yeah, more than like a primary ball handler type at the point guard position. That's not the role that Jimmy's really here to play. His shot isn't, I wouldn't say overall quite good enough for that. But he is one of the best in this role in the game of a guy who's really. The idea is that he's like almost never touching the ball, honestly, on the offensive end. He's your tertiary scorer, at least, you know what I mean? Because you have, well, for me, for example, I have Yaxel, I have Ferry, I have Shaq. I don't need a Jimmy to touch the ball that much. I would like him to get a stop on that, though. Peterson's kind of ran to the rim a couple times here, and I'd like to be able to try to get a stop on it if at all possible. Poppers here, catch, pump fake, drag back, I should have shot it. I think I was open enough to get the shot off here, and now we're kind of boxed. There we go, rim run. Hey, Jimmy Butler to the rim. He does move better than Draymond does, which is nice. I think he's a little more versatile of an offensive option than Draymond, but I feel like that's a good comparison for like the type of card that he is, and that's much better defense. Cutting off Peterson perfectly, forcing the ball out of his hands. He forces a pass early, turns the ball over, and Jimmy goes coast to coast to the rim for a slam. That is more like it right there from Jimmy. You love to see it, and we're seeing how he can impact the game a little bit here. X switch here. I like the defense. That's great D, Jimmy. We don't get the board, which is really annoying, but good defense. Shaq pokes it away, and we're out in transition here. Jimmy pick and fade with Shaq. Stop on the break. Hit the corner here. I think he's too late. Yep, he's not going to get there with Rip. We'll take the assist, and we have a 14-11 lead. Finding our groove here. Starting to get the offense going a little bit. Help off this hash here. Chase down. Oh, I thought we might get a chase down block there, but that's okay. We're good. 14-13. Jimmy's got 6-1 so far. I mean, not a bad start to the game overall. Stop here. Reset. Back to Jimmy. Let's see. Can we get off the screen and get a shot off? I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to let Jimmy be more off the ball again. I think if I try to force the three hunting or anything like that, that's just not going to wind up being beneficial for Jimmy in terms of his play style. You got to know what your cards are capable of. And I know I spent a lot of MT on this card, and some people are going to be like, you really want to spend that much MT on a card that doesn't have an incredible jumper? And I think that might be a fair criticism, but he fits what my team needs so well. I feel like the shot is absolutely good enough. It's just not a three hunting shot. And one, Jimmy. Look at the rim running. That part is elite, no doubt about it. And he's already got 8 points, going to the free throw line with an opportunity for his 9th, an assist, and hasn't missed a shot yet either. I missed the free throw. Okay, well, free throw release is a little bit quicker than I realized it was. That's on me. But we're up by 4 at the end of the first quarter. Good bucket from Jimmy. We missed our first free throw, but otherwise, really good start. And not feeling too bad about this start to the game. Jimmy looks good so far, man. Up by 4. Card's solid. He's doing what I want to see him do, honestly, which is be impactful defensively, be big, be switchable. He's gotten a couple paint stops / competitive interior possessions against like Shaq, even though Shaq scored on that one possession. He's looked good so far. Then the rim running is really good, and we haven't gotten an opportunity to really shoot the three ball yet, but that's okay. He's not going to be a guy who shoots the three ball a ton. Yam time again to the rim. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. I feel like we're getting a little unlucky, actually, to be honest, but it's fine. Great offense, bro. You're a dog. I do not enjoy showdown difficulty. Good shot, bro. Unfortunate block there, honestly, but I guess it is what it is. Slip back out to Jimmy, pump fake. He did do a good job of picking that back up, honestly, so it is what it is. Downhill drive, we get a dunk anyway. I thought I was going to have a three ball there because both guys got drawn to Shaq there, but he did a really good job of picking that up with Danny Manning, so good defense by him. Up by 3 here. Chase down. No, I can't get a chase down. I mean, come on, 2K. Y'all got to rock with me a little bit, man. It is what it is. We go behind the back here. Oh, Jimmy behind the back is good. I forgot about that. Jimmy actually has like a good moving full court behind the back. So that's a W. Good pass right there. Klingon knocks down the 3 ball. We have a 4-point lead. And honestly, overall, despite not getting 3-point opportunities so far, I feel like Jimmy's having a really, really good first half. That's finally a block. We finally got one. We will take it. Jimmy with the pump fake. He's got a good slow fade too, but right there isn't the opportunity that I want to use it. Oh my goodness, Jimmy. The slashing is so impressive. That's the other area where you compare him to Draymond. That is a noticeable difference. He really gets on the rim. That's valuable. It really is valuable to me. So I'll take it, man. 26-20. Overall, very solid game so far from Jimmy. 12 points and 2 assists. He's like 6 for 7 from the field, and defensively, he's been pretty good. So I would consider that a very successful start. That's contested, good defense. Clinging with the board, up to Jimmy here, drag back. I meant to pump fake. No, I did not try to shoot that. Come on, game. And I turned the ball over because I'm forcing the pass. I don't know why I forced the pass back out. Bad take, though. Ferry with the board. We're up the court again in transition. I'm trying to turn the ball over. What am I thinking with that pass right there? Give me a good screen here. Shot. Oh my gosh! What in the world? He just screened that and then got injured. I just screened a 72% contested 3 and he got hurt. You have got to be kidding me. Well, that was a horrible shot selection. A crazy shot. And hopefully he's not out for the game. I didn't see if it was a red injury or a yellow injury, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. that might be the end of the video right there, which is unfortunate if so, but we're gonna just try to focus up here, and then we should be able to bring him in after halftime if he's still able to play. I don't know if he's able to play anymore. We'll see if it's a red injury or a yellow injury, but crazy shot, honestly, from Jimmy. Overall, playing, I would say, very, very well so far. And just like that, it looks like he's gonna quit anyway. All right, well, you know what? It doesn't matter regardless. I guess it's going to be a shorter video than I anticipated, but so far Jimmy looking really good. I think he plays the role that I need him to play on my team perfectly. He's a really high level defensive point guard. He's a great rim runner. He's got a lot of size. He's super switchable, and he's a good spot up option off the ball. He's not my primary ball handler. He's like my fourth ball handler. And so for me, I think he fits what I need perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this card for the time being. I think he's an awesome option, and I think he gives me the flexibility to go ahead and sell Dark Matter Shea. We're probably getting 100 overall Shea here relatively soon anyway, so it makes sense to go ahead and sell Dark Matter Shea while his value is still high. So that's another reason why I kind of thought this would make sense, because number one, I feel like Jimmy helps my team. Number two, I think it allows me to take my profit on Dark Matter SGA while he's still expensive. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy this Jimmy card. I'm a big fan of him. I think he fits my team really well, and I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.